It's Poetic Justice. Texas niggas. Off the new album released today, right?
Yes, sir, today. Y'all see that? Go get that. Poetry in the Trap 2.
Poetry in the Trap 2.
Yeah. Texas niggas freestyle straight off the dome. Walk in my crib, marble flows, double dose, hold up. Walk in my crib, marble flows, do double dose, hold up. Texas niggas freestyle straight off the dome. Walk in my crib, marble flows, do double dose, hold up.
Be Young.
Shout out to Be Young.
Yeah, shout out to Be Young.
Do double dose. This was all in my vision. Lavish life for a witness. Graduated, I'm gifted. Took my time and then did it. Classic whips through the city. We was molded down with it. Give my life to prove this point. Hope my son will forgive me. Shit, back to the basics. In that Lexus with Jason. We was bumping blue laces. Out here scratching the pavement. By now trying to look major. Niggas foul and be flagrant. Hate to show a nigga love. Thinking he gon' betray it. I'm just trying to get better. With these tracks, I'm a vessel. 15's knocking big, 25 on my dresser. I'ma tell it to you clear. Fuck niggas be stressing. That's why I keep some repellent. But we know you gon' tell it. Smoking heavy like a roster, feeling close to the jar. If it's all about $1, then we all gotta die. What's your ticket, bitch? We from the town. Smoky like ice. Playing ball like the Rangers. Take it global like Mike. Giving more than what was given. One though, one mic. This a blessing for the century. A notion for life.
Yeah.
This a blessing
For the
Oh,
century.
shit, I fucked that up.
for the
God
century.
damn it.
A notion for life.
It's always
That's a good way to start it, dog. That's cool.
a cold cutoff. Jesus.
Nah, I was trying to talk, but I had my IG up. I was finna snap a picture, but I fucked that up. I forgot,
Yeah.
like, when you press the button, it do the...
Of course. Welcome back.
Yeah, we've been off for a few weeks. I was sick.
Yeah.
In the
Holidays. Dalton's birthday just passed. Happy belated to Dalton, you know what I'm saying? 32?
Yeah, I'm old.
God damn. 32 in the cut. Nigga, I'd like to welcome everybody back to the StepBrothers podcast. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all missed this. What episode is this?
199.
Shit, we right there. We on the
Yeah,
cusp
shit.
of some legendary shit. Nigga, we been doing this for a long time.
That's some consistency behind that.
Nah,
number.
for real.
Damn.
I ain't never did nothing 199 times.
Any special plans for 200?
I'm still
We
thinking about
we
it.
in the we
I'm
in
still
the
thinking about it.
we talking
I gotta do
to
like a celebration or something. Some type of.
we talking to some people right now trying to get a spot, some accommodations for us.
We want to do another live show, but
Yeah,
Do
after.
some content. Do some content first. You
Oh
know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I do want to do like a little skit, like
get some bitches twerking or something.
maybe not.
I'm just joking. I did it so Shelby could complain.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, I do want to do like a little skit to like bring in the 200.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like we could shoot it up here or some shit. Just a little something,
Yes, we
something
can.
funny or something.
Okay.
Maybe have some guests call in that we frequent and just be like, oh nigga, it's y'all 200, bro.
Miles, of course. has
Yeah,
to
Miles,
call,
Justin. Anyways, it's your host with the most, Chris Minor, aka Dino's Pomoni, extra cheese and pepperoni, aka Talk to Me Nice, aka Young Chris Kringle, the gift that keeps on giving,
Okay.
aka Young. It's been so long, Young
Tell me
Wikipedia,
Yeah,
aka
tell me something.
Victor
Just
Mo
get it-
Jr.
just get 'em all
You know
out.
what I'm saying? Aka
Throw them out. Keep throwing them.
Is it Victor Mon Jr.?
Yeah.
Junior.
Yeah, Junior, Victor Mo Jr. What's good, Dalton?
That's it. You know
That's-
how you
I'm
work.
good. I'm
Okay,
all right.
okay. Well, it's Dalton.
Yes.
Birthday boy.
Yes, sir.
Dad. I wake up at sunrise. I see my
son,
sunrise.
that's a bar. Yes, sir. Put that on the next album, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I have any special ones for today.
Okay, all right,
That's
all right.
it.
We got
Glad to be back
Riz
in.
Shiesty back in the
Yeah,
cut. You know what
here.
I'm saying?
What it do?
Young
heard.
Rizwan the Khan. He back from the gulag. You know what I'm saying? Back from motherfucking purgatory. Back from his sabbatical. You know what I'm saying? Good to have you
It
back.
has been a while since
It's been a while since you've been on the pod, bro. How you like the space, bro? You like the digs?
It's wonderful.
Oh yeah, it's the first time you've been here.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it
All
a
right,
lot.
word.
It's a vibe.
All right, thanks. Anyways, what's up? we got Justice back in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? What's your second time, right?
Yeah.
Because
Well, first here.
Well, yeah, but he came for
We at the new spot, but I was at the last one.
yeah, for the poetry and trap
Yeah,
one.
the first.
Now we're doing a poetry trap.
Volume 2.
Yes, sir.
And you dropped it today.
Today.
You got any AKAs before we dive into anything you want?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
No,
This
we
is
ain't
your
gonna jump
time.
all that. We ain't gonna jump all that. We good. We good.
All right, so we back
We'll
for
go straight into it.
Volume 2. Why'd you decide to make this like a series? This album?
I ain't even gonna say it was like a decision. It just kind of flowed that way.
Yeah.
And yeah.
All right. I thought he was finna go.
It just happened organically.
Yeah,
is what he's saying.
Nah, it really did. It really did. Because I really had to think about which direction I was finna take it. And
Yeah.
As far as like, I had a whole different concept and different vibe to what I was gonna do at first, and I basically switched it up quick.
Yeah.
And went totally in a whole different, you know what I'm saying, a whole different direction. So
Is that because of the beats or where you was at in life? Like
it
what?
just had to go that way.
Yeah.
That's
There was
the
no other way.
That's
to
the
say-
organic
Right.
part about it. It
Yeah.
just had to go that way. It's really kind of no explanation. It just happened that way.
I can
you know
dig
what I'm
it. I can
saying?
dig
So I just went with it, and now it's like that's where it's at.
So how two-part question. How long did it take you to create the album, and why drop it today? As in December 1st, because it's coming out Monday. So
Well, it ain't taking me long to really to come up with the whole tape as a whole.
Yeah.
But it took a minute to put it together.
right.
Cause like I said, I had a whole different, you know what I'm saying? So, but all of these songs I probably made in like a 3-month span.
Oh, word.
Just kind of going in. And it's really like, the reason why I say it's kind of like it just happened because even at the point to where I'm leaving the beat on the song and not cutting it off and only putting like a verse in a hook or a hook in the verse in a hook is it's kind of like just a concept. It's like me saying the most I can in one you know what I'm saying, in one take.
Right.
It's like having being meaningful
Right.
at the time of what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Not having to
that.
go. You know what I'm saying?
Step
So-
away, write another verse. You're just trying to lay it all
it's
out
that.
right
You know
then
what I'm
and
saying?
there.
It sounds like a full song, and when you listen to them, it's like I had to sit back and kind of just be like, damn, like this whole sound like a full song,
Right.
Like even though it's straight to the point, and it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it really didn't take me long, and these songs actually kind of changed up my method of how I was writing, because I would just get beats and write to them. You know what I'm saying? These I went straight in. I was just pull up to the studio like, hey, he like, you got some beats? I'm like, nah, I just pull some up. All right, 10 seconds in, all right, put that one up.
Oh,
like
shit.
Texas niggas, the how I got that was basically I went in and was freestyle.
Yeah.
Texas niggas freestyle straight off the dome.
Yeah.
And that was the bar. That was like the first bar I came up with. You know what I'm saying? So I went with that and just went all the way in and kind of, I didn't really punch in, but like I punched in and then was going at the same time to where I could just play back and then just go in the full verse.
Right,
'Cause
I
I
understand.
don't like just punching in every time I got to punch in every time I
Match the
I
energy
do it
you
like
just
that.
left
And
off
then,
with,
Yeah,
shit like that,
yeah.
yeah.
I hate having to find that spot again.
Yeah, that's
And I
hard
can
to
just
do.
go in.
It's not
That's
easy,
hard.
bro.
It's not.
I didn't even know punching in was a thing.
I didn't either.
Until I started fucking with
recently. for me,
Dalton
really.
them. I didn't know. I thought the nigga was supposed to like memorize his verse before he got
That's how I
there.
was doing
Go
it.
all the
That's
way in.
It go all the way.
Jay-Z shit, yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how I was doing
No, as an engineer, I can tell you it's not real.
Right.
But,
it.
Right.
He freestyle. It's so to say. A lot of these dudes say they freestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why they punching in. He freestyling going straight in.
Yeah, all the way, though.
You know what I'm saying?
All the way.
The
Yeah.
yeah,
same
he
way.
rehearses it though. He
Yeah.
like waits for it, and then but how it generally works is they come in, they run out of breath, and they're like, "I'm gonna cut that part out for
Right.
you." So they'll be like, "I did that," and I'll cut it out, and then
But it is really hard to say you get 8 bars in on a ninth
and you
bar.
gotta match the energy. Again.
Right,
It's
that's hard to do,
It's hard.
bro.
It's
It don't
hard.
sound the same. Then you already taking yourself out of the
Out of
song
that, yeah.
because it don't match the energy and intensity you just had those first 8.
I do like what Chaz used to do though,
What's that?
because he would just rap it all again. And
Oh yeah,
even
yeah,
when,
yeah,
even
yeah,
when he
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
recording,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then when it came, it would just
KK
be like,
would do like 4, skip the next 4, do the
Yep.
4 after
yeah,
that,
he would do 4 bars,
and then go
breaks,
feel like people got their
Yeah.
methods,
Everybody
bro,
got
for
their
sure,
own way.
for sure. So what was the on this particular project? What song means the most to you and why? because even listening to the first couple of records on the album, I could tell you were like super focused. So I'm just
with intent. It's like and like I say, it's like me changing up my method of what I was doing. So really, these kind of like for me, it's kind of like freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just going. I'm not used to doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm used to writing it in, and then going and having it already memorized. And you know what I'm saying? I was just going straight in. I was hearing these beats for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Right there on the spot. So, and I was just going in. So it's like
a nigga got to envy that though. Like I do envy that because that's not easy to do either. Like hear a beat the first time, and
but that's the purest form you gonna get is that type of shit. Yeah,
exactly. So it's kind of
it's poetry.
Yeah,
for real.
In the trap.
Yeah, you could have picked a better,
Volume 2.
You could have picked a better approach, if you will.
Yeah.
Even the name and everything, that shit, everything makes sense.
Exactly.
Probably why it came so naturally because that's the natural order of things. Let me ask you another question while we here. Like living life, right? You said it took you 3 months to put everything together.
To record all the songs that's on there, yeah, it was within like a 3 to 4 months span.
What else were you doing in those 3 months? Like, what was you living everyday life at that time? And I'm assuming you may not speak on the situation like, oh, yesterday I took my son to the park and then went to the studio and rapped about taking your son to the park. But a thought that you had when you took him to the park or when you was at the movies, like what was you doing outside of recording at that time that could have been a
impact?
Yeah, impact to the album.
Shit, that for one.
Yeah,
and that's why and that's why he's basically on there so many times. Even in the video, I had posted it on my Snapchats and a shorty hit me. She was like, he the star of the show. And I'm like, naturally.
Yeah.
Like, it just, you know what I'm saying? And even when I'm just there in the moment, I'm seeing it as it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be present in the moment, too. But, shit. Wait, what was the question again? What you asked
like,
me?
what was you watching movies? Going out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Anything new?
Yeah, I mean, even getting back with bro, because me and him kind of fell off for a minute, and it's like day one, bro. You know what I'm saying? The founding members of what we doing,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely.
Oh, you rap too?
Nah, he businessman.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay,
he on some Rocco. You know how Rocco?
Yeah.
That's
he is in the corner quiet.
Yeah.
All right, like okay, I feel you.
Like the boss nigga, but then
I feel you.
Yeah, that was definitely major because that really brought everybody back together.
That's
you know
dope.
What I'm saying? Everybody that's around us, that really brought that back together. So that helped a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Always, bro. Good team.
Yeah,
can't beat it. And motivation too.
Yeah, and one of the songs on there, Parlayin, that was like me and bro. He down with the, you know what I'm saying? He down with the group and everything we doing. And it's like I hadn't made a song with bro in like 2 years. And it was like we jumped right back on and made 3 records quick.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Some of they ain't, the other ones didn't make it, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like everything about
organic.
About it was, you know what I'm saying? And even go back to you asked me about the date. That's really natural too. You know what I'm saying? Because bro hit me like he wanted me to drop it on his C-Day, which is just, you know what I'm saying, it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Happy belated.
Yeah, for sure. It ain't happened like that, but then it's able to come. You know what I'm saying? And my niece's birthday today, so shout out to her.
Happy birthday! Oh, your sisters?
Nah, my son's first daughter.
Oh, okay.
First kid. Yeah.
Word.
Shout out Mariah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, for sure.
So, on to kind of switch the conversation up a little bit, like everyday life. Are you like active on social media? Do you be seeing what's happening, what's going on? Is there any story that's happened these past few weeks that like really caught your attention that you just haven't had the chance to speak on? Just to build dialogue.
I mean, some shit we was talking about today.
What's up?
We worked together too, and we was talking about the LeBron shit, and bro speaking on.
Oh, the Jerry Jones?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that, the Jerry Jones shit?
Like, you got that. Like, that's a dialogue. I mean, I don't really want to speak on
that
part
yeah.
because my thing was for it to even get to that point,
Yeah.
it got to be a dialogue between me and you when I say that as black men. So
Okay.
it got to be a point where LeBron got to say, I don't want to speak about him. I'll speak to him, you know what I'm saying, as a man. You feel me?
Speak to Jerry?
Nah,
about
Kyrie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You'll openly speak about him and
Yeah.
say, you know what I'm saying, off top. You ain't asked about about somebody else when they asked you about him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You spoke what you wanted to, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
said what you wanted to say.
About Kyrie, right.
You know what I'm saying? But then now you want to try to kind of put it in perspective and take a little heat off yourself. So you want to bring up
The Jerry Jones. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
bro.
That makes sense. I agree. I feel like the NBA corporations in general, the fact that they have to do so much business with China and they don't want to piss China off is major. But like, we want them to speak about the shit that's going on in China too, because they got some civil war type shit happening over there. But they know if they speak on that, that's gonna hurt the NBA dollars. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt Apple in the long. You know, all this shit. So
Because people going to start, they bring it to the light.
exactly.
A lot of people
So
gonna start bringing
LeBron
it to
trying to be a SJW, as they're called these days, a social justice warrior. It's
a fine line.
a fine line that he's skating. But Kyrie, on the other hand, he dove all the way off.
All the way in,
So I respect that too.
for sure.
It is a conversation they should have, though. But the Jerry Jones thing overall, I feel like personally, what was that, like 50, 60 something? Of course he there. If he wasn't there and maybe he wasn't participating in the shenanigans. Like he said,
He probably was watching.
he was just
probably
spectating.
He looked
Who
like
know?
he
I
was.
don't. At
He
this
looked
point,
like he was.
I don't think it mattered. But
It
Jay
don't.
Williams, one of the guys that do the first take with Stephen A. He was like, "Look, even if he was spectating, denounce it. Like, just say, yo, I was there, we was watching, but I don't fuck with that shit."
He hasn't said shit.
All he said was, you know,
It's an old picture.
yeah, and it was a very old picture. Homie with the cigarette in his mouth though.
Don't. Hey, it ain't that old because he's still alive. It ain't
Yeah,
that old.
It ain't
Nah,
that
it
old.
ain't that old.
It was.
No, I'm
That
saying
shit, they got a colored picture of that too.
I'm
Like they only
saying.
black and white shit to make
They
it look like
crazy.
Yeah,
I
to
was
make
like,
it look
he's
like
right here.
that shit
He's
happened when
still
Harry
alive,
Tubman was.
bruh.
No,
Oh, not
for real.
Harry Tubman. I was thinking about Rosa Parks, but yeah, no,
That's the craziest part about the whole civil balance of what we got going on is that it really hasn't been that long.
no, it ain't been that.
Ruby
With a lot of
Bridges
this shit.
just turned like
hasn't been-
60, I think.
bro.
Yeah, my
It
pops
hasn't
was alive when that picture was took. Like, and my pops still going to work and shit. Like, I don't really.
It wasn't that long ago at all.
No, it wasn't long ago.
It was
at all.
3 years before my dad was born. So, yeah.
It just puts it in more, you know what I'm
Type
saying,
shit.
more perspective.
No, that's crazy though.
They Matrix that shit.
They do.
Yeah.
It's not
That's what they did.
which, as a black man, I guess I can ask you, which do you feel holds more weight though, as far as like the social aspect? What Kyrie did or Jerry Jones being in that picture? Like, which one?
What Kyrie did.
Which one would you rather the focus be on at this current point in time?
When you talking about Kyrie, are you talking about
The
film?
the film
Oh,
and
God,
all that
okay.
shit. Like, because that's a conversation to be had too. If you subscribe to that line of thinking that, you know, we are the lost sons of Isaiah or whatever the case may be.
Here's the thing about Kyrie is people don't know is there's like 7 different reasons why he's doing what he's doing. Is for he doesn't fuck with the owner at all.
Of Boston, right? I mean, not Boston, New York.
The Nets,
You know,
the
Boston
Josiah.
Yeah.
It's a big, a lot of shit going on behind the scenes.
yeah.
Is he? Look, you got KD doing what KD does, right?
Yeah.
But Kyrie is like a lot of the shit he does is to basically give a straight middle finger to their ownership because of how the whole anti-Semitic thing was. Yeah, like he literally apologized, right?
Yeah.
And they
That
were
boy
like,
had to boy had to donate $5
he
million.
did everything they asked him to except go on Twitter or
National,
or
like,
they
public
asked him to
apology or
apologize in
whatever.
a
Yeah, yeah.
specific way after
Yeah.
he already did.
Right.
He told
Right.
them
All these
"Suck
fucking
my dick."
stipulations.
Yeah.
Look, Like we talked about Kyrie before.
Yeah.
I don't care about that shit.
Right.
I was just like, bro, this motherfucker playing basketball part time. It's wild. But
Yeah.
A lot. That's like that's damn near beginning to be the culture of the NBA.
Yeah,
Part-time
yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
And getting the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally part-time playing for real.
Who? Kawhi.
Well, he's hurt. He not. But he's not like.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna be gone for a couple days. I'll be back.
That is what it is.
That's part-time playing, bro.
That's what he doing.
Nah.
He's only playing half the season, really, honestly.
I don't even know them boys' record.
Up until they get to the playoffs, and then
Yeah, he'll be back.
and then he'll play every game.
I haven't heard anything
which
about
is
the
like
Clippers
an
this
extra-
season.
Which is like an
They're doing
extra
good.
what?
They're
10?
doing all right.
It's like an
Paul
extra
George,
10,
Paul
20.
George over here.
He balling?
He balling, going hard.
You know,
I
regular
know.
season Paul. He
Yeah.
gonna flake in the playoffs
No
though.
more,
But
no
it's
more
whatever.
pandemic P right
The
now. He-
playoff P, none of that shit.
He's a,
He ain't gonna do shit in playoffs, man.
Nah, they
Oh
gotta
no!
win
While
some
we
shit.
talk about basketball, I got to talk about y'all white savior, bro.
Who, Luka?
white
Luka?
savior?
Luka, bro. Somebody
white hope.
slowed down his gameplay when they played Golden State the other day.
Okay.
Every carry he had, because you know that game came down to a.
I mean, everybody carries.
Bro,
Nah,
do you
but
watch
that
a basketball
shit,
game?
no,
Okay.
Fuck
but
out.
that
I wouldn't
Luka
say
shit
everybody. I would
was
say
absurd,
everyone
bro. That shit was. The game came down to a
At
carry.
At this point, it's kind of like an unspoken rule you can kind of fucking break.
Nah.
And
They people be traveling.
No, they call it for other players.
You look at the crew who's reffing that game. That's when you say to yourself,
But
okay,
they
am I
should
gonna
know.
be a little casual?
Because they,
No,
bro.
but they
I
shouldn't
mean,
do
it's
that.
just how it is, though.
If you gonna let Luka carry,
you play within how the game allows you to. There's a reason why Harden plays the way he does, because he found a cheat code. If you find one, use it. Why
And
not?
I don't know, bro.
And then they made the rule to
I
where
mean, they adjusted it, but I mean, he milked it. He milked it to the fullest extent.
I don't know. All
Luka,
I
Ultimate
know
flopper,
is
James Harden.
they slowed that shit down.
I'll say this:
and
Luka is very reminiscent of Harden. I'm gonna say that right now.
All right.
As much as I fucking love Luka, he has a very reminiscent game of
Yeah, no, you're right.
James Harden.
40-point games and you lose by 20. So
he's at the line. He's at the line. What?
Yeah.
12
Yeah.
times a game. Like,
they giving that white boy everything he want, bro. Everything.
no, here's the thing about Luka is he's a big boy.
Yeah.
People can't. He's a mismatch for
A lot of players. Yeah.
almost 70% of the
Yeah.
league. They
Yeah.
can't.
Bro, he was a pro at 16.
The way he. I don't want to like go far fetched. Okay, you know how dominant Shaq was in the paint, just body wise. I kind of want to compare it to where Luka is, not in the paint wise, but just the way he can bump off of
Yeah, he could
folks,
body
and just
motherfucker.
hit
Yeah.
a simple fade, and
That's
can't
interesting,
defend
I
it.
guess. But I mean, I'm not. All I'm saying is,
at the same time he's getting calls. So
if you, I want the game to be called fairly for everybody.
Chris, that will never happen.
If you go let Luka carry, let Steph Nil get away with the
here's
carry
the
or
thing.
whatever the fuck.
That's funny
I'm
you
just
say
saying.
that because Steph does not get that superstar treatment from the rest, and it is crazy. It makes no fucking sense.
Bro,
at
he would
all.
have 80 points a game if he did.
Like,
They
Bro,
can't
what? They can't let that,
happen.
bro, because he gonna be at the free throw line like.
it does.
Luka's not the one that benefits from it, though.
He's gonna make 90%.
Well, I think people only zeroed in on Luka what 2 days ago. Whenever they just play Golden State, because it was a 3-point. They lost by Golden State lost by 3
I
points.
watched the game.
So you know what happened? You saw the shit.
Did they call it?
No, that's what I'm
A
saying.
dub's a dub, baby.
All right. Anyways, bro. So now we
Yeah,
get
I'm tired of all these what ifs and shit. They
Nah,
lost.
you tired of what ifs? You watch Marvel's What If? You ain't tired of what ifs?
I'm tired of what ifs. Because that's all I hear from Cowboy fans every year.
Nah,
Oh, really?
Hey,
I don't want
hey,
to talk
come
about
on,
the boys.
come on,
we ain't gonna go that
I
far.
don't even watch football, but how
I
about
am
them
gonna go
boys?
that far.
That's a whole.
I'm gonna go that far.
How about them boys?
but if he did this-
if we're gonna mention the Cowboys, hold on.
Them boys wrecking shop right now.
Hey, they playing great. I love Micah Parsons.
They always play good. That's what I say. They always play.
Ridge.
They'll break our heart. But
Ridge, I will not tell you. I will not compliment them until they win a playoff game.
Today, just win the Super Bowl. I don't want to hear no playoff.
No,
Oh, well,
no,
shit.
Just win the Super Bowl.
because
bro.
they haven't won a playoff
That's
game
it.
in what? How much?
I just want to
Since
see
they-
NFC Championship. That's all I want to see.
Do y'all want them to get Odell or no?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt.
I ain't
It wouldn't hurt them.
It wouldn't hurt.
I mean, Right now they
It's not
got
gonna
Michael
it's not
Gallup
gonna
and CeeDee
happen.
Lamb. You got to get somebody else out
gonna
there.
happen,
They
though.
gave away Amari Cooper for nothing.
Somebody else, they just kicked somebody else off the team recently, just now.
They
Like,
kicked somebody off the team?
Yeah, like 2-3 days ago.
They didn't kick nobody off the team.
Yes, they did.
It's news to me.
I'm telling y'all, bro. I seen that they
Did they
just
release them or
they released them?
Okay.
somebody.
I was like, because they do that to make roster space all the time.
what they making roster space for?
I don't know.
Because they got to.
They got to pick somebody up.
Got to get somebody.
Hey, that
However,
would be cool. That
If
would,
if we on football, I think this is the last season we might see Zeke in a Cowboys jersey. But
no, I give it one more.
I
One
was
more?
telling, I was
give it
telling
one.
niggas that too.
He'll
Why?
I was
restructure.
telling
Why?
niggas that too.
He'll
He ain't-
restructure.
he's overpaid,
Yeah,
and Tony
bro.
Pollard is outshining him.
They're
so.
gonna try to. They're gonna try to get. Come on, bro. Just look at. I
No,
mean,
he's not.
Just look at.
They're
at
not
their
gonna get
history.
shit for him.
Look at
They'll
their history.
restructure
Look
him.
at their history.
and-
They had Emmett. They gave up Emmett at the. They gave up Herschel when they had Herschel.
Running backs are always overpaid unless you're Derrick Henry.
It's gonna happen.
But
He ain't gonna be there forever.
Oh, I mean, I ain't saying forever, but I don't know.
I mean, if he goes, he goes. It's not like.
Y'all not going. You as a avid Cowboy fan, you're not going.
Yeah, my Zeke fan.
No.
Yeah, I am.
No
I
one
mean,
cares.
It's a business.
they will not care.
If they keep doing good,
the Tony
I'm
Pollard
not gonna
show.
miss him. So
It's Tony Pollard show.
All right, y'all know better than me. I ain't no football.
look, like, I remember when they got rid of Dez. It was,
It was heartbreaking, right?
but after
Well, that was unwarranted though,
hey,
and he wasn't overpaid
after
either.
seeing that, I don't expect. I mean,
Yeah.
Nobody's safe.
yeah,
They finally they let go of Romo, I guess.
yeah.
That boy's body was battered, man.
Still,
that boy broke almost every damn fucking
I'm just
bone in
saying,
his
like,
body,
there's
man.
no loyalty in the shit for real. That's what I'm saying. Ultimately,
Football's way worse than basketball, though. So
Hell yeah.
yeah. Anyways,
yeah.
so
Shit, it's all the same. Shit, from basketball to the music industry to entertainment to like
Yeah.
motherfuckers will steal your idea.
oh no,
Yeah.
it's that.
Act
Oh no,
like it ain't yours. Act
bro,
like they ain't. Act
I feel like we bring
no
this up.
contracts, no nothing. They don't give a fuck. They ain't trying to hear it. They taking
I feel like
all
we bring
your
this up
shit.
every year,
bro,
Chris.
it
that
happened
Rich
to
Boy
me,
album,
bro.
that Rich Boy lyric.
What?
This pertains to that Rich Boy lyric.
Which
From
one?
The you don't even that
Oh, you
jersey.
don't know-
even
yeah.
know the name on the back.
Yeah,
You don't,
homie,
You
yeah.
don't even own your own jersey, dog. Chad Johnson had to buy all his jerseys just to change his name. to Chad Ochocinco, bro.
Bro, somebody stole a whole song from me, bro, and put this shit out, bro.
Oh yeah.
shit, I forgot about that.
That's a story that we tell every time somebody talk about that shit.
Or better yet, they're like they had a song featuring Brandon,
Oh yeah,
and they just cut a verse from another song that he put out and put it on their song. And they were
Niggas-
like,
Who did that?
B-Web.
B Web.
Are you fucking serious?
No.
No, I'm not. I wish I was, but it's real.
But
Loser.
yeah,
Looking weird.
I mean, it happens.
it happens,
They
but
gonna chase the creator.
But
I mean,
the thing is, like, it'll be different if I ain't saying this any better, but if Drake did it to me or some shit, I'll be like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's
he
it's the
recognized.
recognition. It's the recognition at the end of the day. You
He-
want some. You
exactly.
want to go somewhere. You don't want.
He
just a bunch of
recognized
nobody
the
doing your
pen or the
If
idea.
it was Drake, I'd be like, oh, okay.
It's a nigga from San Marcos that just
shit.
like
Yeah,
ripped
just
my
a
shit, bro.
regular ass motherfucker.
Nigga, no big.
Weren't y'all like going back and forth at one point?
Yeah, like I'm like,
You arguing with this?
I wasn't
No,
arguing.
they
'cause
were because he asked him
He at
initially.
first he asked, could he buy the record, and I said I ain't never did that before. Let me talk
You
to
had
the
already recorded and he had
recorded,
already
put it
heard
out. It was back SoundCloud. This before you could
Okay.
just niggas
This
knew
was
how
like
to upload shit to
This is like
Apple Music.
2014, 2015.
he
wanted
was
to
somebody's
buy-
artist. Yeah, he was like, can I buy the song?
He was Juicy J artist.
and he was going.
Oh, he was. Yeah.
He was gonna
He
buy.
was
just going.
He was basically gonna do the R&B thing. You know, R&B
Yeah.
people buy people's songs.
and then just sing.
But you know, he felt like he was in a better position than me. But at that time, you know, it was just me and Dalton doing everything. So if you are really signed to Juicy J like he said he was, then I see you got a little bit more push or whatever. So even when he asked, I was like, man, this song kind of personal. Like I'm mentioning stuff that you can't just rewrite. Cause like when I was in my bag writing this shit, I would tie like real life shit in, but I'm still trying to give you like bars. So it wasn't like a regular ass like let's go have fun song.
He
like,
wouldn't have wanted it if
Exactly.
It wasn't, yeah, he wouldn't have wanted it if it wasn't gonna go.
so I'm like, how you finna take these are like pivotal lines, like this set up this bar and that like,
hell yeah.
but I'm mentioning Dalton's name or your name in the record. You finna swap it out? Then I know this shit fake. Like I thought this shit was supposed to be real. Like what the fuck, right? So the nigga was like, "Oh, talk to my manager," which I was like, "What the fuck is going on around this joint?" His manager is Juicy J's bodyguard. That's how it was set up.
Oh God.
So I'm like, huh?
That sound like a play. They boys trying to run that play.
No, I think that's really how
That's
it
what They
went.
was trying to do. They was trying to run that play though.
So he was like, "I'm gonna give you $500." You know, the starting price for anything is $500.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro. I mean,
You hit somebody's car. Oh, here's $500. Hey, don't.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
You
like,
go from 250 to 500.
bro. I'm like, I mean, this is like, I made the beat. I wrote everything. Like, I had to go pay. I don't think I paid to record it. I think I just gave the nigga a beat, like a swap or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like, I talked to Dalton. He was like, I think you might have said no. I think you said no.
I did say no.
So I hit him back.
I did say no.
And I was like, nah, bro, I don't think
He
so.
took the hell anyway.
He took,
I know he did.
so he put out some time had passed. Let's say a month had passed. Let's say from November to December.
Yeah.
I follow him on Twitter. Oh, he dropped his mixtape. So I was like, let me go check out his mixtape. Let me see. Like, because I told him no. So you don't know
Let me
me. He's
go see
no.
if it's on there.
Right. I did, bro, I swear to God. I was like, it's not on there because he said no. And he said, okay. So I'm thinking, it's all good. So I'm listening to it.
What? How many songs were on that tape? How long did it take you to decipher that shit?
You know, look, I'm going to tell you why.
Like, please tell me you didn't have to listen to the whole fucking tape
So,
to get to
in the record,
this is right here.
in the record, I say like, I'm gonna give you what you want or whatever. He named the song that, so I was like, ain't no fucking way.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't
Oh,
taking
you
no-
were able to
Take me
pick it
to-
right
oh,
the fuck out?
Yeah. So I went to the record. I'm listening to it. I was like, oh, it's a different beat, so maybe. Then I start hearing the flow, the cadence, the bar. I'm like, no
sound
fucking
insane,
way, bro. No way.
That shit wild.
That shit was. So yes, bro, that shit happened. They don't care if you this big or that big, nigga. They gonna take your shit if it go.
We seeing this happening to Kanye right now as we speak.
Man.
And he talking about it. Like,
Yeah.
And he telling you, it don't matter how big you get. If they can do it to me, wonder what they'll do.
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
nah.
You know what I'm saying?
And again, this is a nigga from
just show
San
you.
Marcos, nigga, a place I did not
Yeah.
know existed. So,
Until then.
they gonna do whatever the fuck they want, bro. Oh God, that shit crazy. But anyways, the best way, I remember like coming up, we used to try to like figure out how we could copyright our songs and shit. So niggas would be like, burn it on the CD, mail it to yourself. I'm like, okay, that sounds.
That's the because you get a date stamp. Like you got the mail, and mail's mailed on a certain day. So
It's certified. It's
okay.
certified.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
it's called a broke man's copyright.
Yeah.
shit.
Because
well,
in court, that holds up. You're like, I mailed it on this
Yeah.
date.
Yeah.
but back then niggas wasn't trying to. I mean,
I
you know,
get it.
Yeah, that why was trying to steal our
I'm
shit.
gonna give
We
you a
coulda
secret
put
though.
this-
A lot of people don't copyright their shit now.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
They really don't.
That's very important to do. Like,
Well, because now it's a little easier to like prove yourself. Because
Yeah.
you can be like, the song was created here.
yeah, I got the files.
I got
and-
timestamps. The song was uploaded this date.
Yeah.
Like, so if someone came and like, that's my song, you'd be like,
Technology.
But just that's what niggas was having to do back in the day because niggas was stealing records.
well, yeah, a lot easier to. Don't have.
Yeah.
They didn't have social media. You'd be like, I'm taking this shit.
taking
I'm
it.
taking it to New York. You ain't gonna find me. You from Texas.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah.
I wouldn't know until you were on
Good
late
morning.
night television
Yeah.
doing the song. Like, oh
That
shit.
Jimmy
crazy,
Kimmel
though.
or some
And
shit,
then Get
nigga.
up there singing your whole song.
That's crazy, bro. I wonder who that
couldn't
like that
even,
happened to,
man.
like
Bro,
straight up.
I can tell you
know
right
what I
now,
do.
Elvis, bro.
Oh yeah.
Elvis.
A lot of them was a lot of people was doing, especially back then, man. They was
This-
doing that shit.
Look, this lady at work asked me, "Did you watch the Elvis movie?" I said, "No."
Yeah.
Ask all of Memphis.
I don't want to watch a movie that's going to glorify this man.
all the old heads in Memphis.
There is a line in this movie where he's like, "And he's white," and I'm like, "Bro, I'm not watching this shit."
Yeah, fuck
Because
it.
there is a scene where he goes to a black church and they lift him up.
And they catch he
Like
catch the
he
Holy Ghost and all that
I'm
shit.
like, what is yes? There is
wow.
a scene in the movie where
It's in the commercial. It's in the trailer.
they lift and he's
I ain't
like
seen that.
he like crowd surfing in a black
Yeah.
church. I'm like, that is not real.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I wanted to go see that movie. I'm not gonna lie. I
Fuck
wanted to
no.
see
Just to see how they was portraying.
that. Well, not even.
I hate Elvis.
My thing about Elvis,
Yeah, he hated
though he was still in,
I bet you they
Chuck
ain't show,
Berry.
I
He
bet you
stole
they ain't
Chuck
show
Berry
him
dance move.
dying on the toilet, not being able to take a shit.
probably not. But my thing about Elvis, I want to know. I got to see why they revered him.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know.
That's what I want to see.
I know he stole music.
Yeah,
and he made it. You know,
the reason he was so big is because the bitches wanted him.
That's what I was finna say.
Because
It's the
he was
bitches
doing
and
shit.
It's the timing.
Yeah.
It's the time.
Look, bro, this is the
You know what I'm
50s, right?
saying?
They were doing,
Exactly.
you know, concerts. They were like shoo bop, shoo bop.
Yeah,
He
they
was
were
like
saying-
gyrating
doing
it.
other shit.
And so,
yeah.
and they tried to arrest him because he was like throwing dick on stage,
Yeah.
right?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's what he was on. That's why it's so. You know what I'm saying?
They
That's
wa-
why
they
it's-
He
didn't
was
give a-
provocative.
They
He was
didn't-
provocative.
they didn't
At
give a
a
shit
time
about
where
no-
they wasn't provocative.
You thought they cared about some blue suede shoes? Nah, they wanted to see that man rock the
Do
crowd,
what the bro
right?
was doing. Hell yeah.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Be
While we talk
perverted.
about biopics and shit, did
Be
you see they
perverted on
they
the
making
stage.
one for about Whitney?
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, they making a biopic.
Damn.
Who's
How you-
involved?
I don't know. I saw the trailer.
Oh, there's a trailer for it.
Oh yeah.
Is this like going to be on some type of streaming?
No, I think it's
Because I
coming
saw-
out in
on
theaters.
Because I seen the one on Lifetime.
I don't even see why.
That was a shit show.
I don't even see the point though. Really, I mean, if you know a lot of people done had a lot of turmoil and certain things ain't like. Certain things we just need to leave alone. Like we know, you know what I'm saying.
I
A
don't
lot
think
of
they go
things
dive.
shouldn't-
I don't think
shouldn't
they
need
go
to-
show
Hey, is
the
that- is
ugly.
that-
What's
Yes,
that?
they will.
You think so?
You ain't.
You have to. If it's a movie, you
have
got to show drama.
You got to.
No.
They gonna do it. It's entertainment.
They gonna show her doing coke.
Yeah, they gonna do
they're
all
gonna
of that.
Show
That's
all.
I'm like,
They're gonna
you
show all the dirty.
Just leave it
dark-
alone.
In the
Just-
trailer, they got her like walking out the tunnel to get ready to do the Super Bowl
Super
or
Bowl.
whatever.
Okay.
And then her telling somebody like, "I'm singing the song. How long?" You know, like you got to get.
Hey, you know who's in that Super Bowl though?
Who?
Cowboys.
That is true. That is true.
All right, maybe it's the year.
When I was 4,
Maybe this the year for them. So, are you a fan of biopics though? Like, as a musician yourself, would you want them to make a film about your life later down the line? Are you a fan? They could make a movie about me on God. That shit gonna be on
Not
10,
really.
boy. That shit
What,
gonna be hard.
Anthony
Not
Mackie
really.
play you?
Shut the fuck up.
and then at the end, and you know at the end where they tell you what they're doing now or what happened, it's gonna be like Chris is doing the same
Shit.
I'm Chris Minor.
and I endorse this message.
Anyways, like I said, do you
Tupac.
I fuck with it. I
Yeah.
fuck with it because I like learning, great people and studying people.
That's why I asked who's involved.
I fuck with shit like that, but I don't necessarily. I wouldn't if I'm able to really put my life out through my art. I
Yeah.
really wouldn't want nobody to try to recreate that. I'm already giving you
Yeah.
the story. You getting it from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
Why try to go recreate it from somebody I was only with 6 months?
Oh, that's
or
a fact.
somebody I was only with
That's a
for a
fact.
year. You know what I'm saying? And we had a working relationship. We didn't really have a
Right, you didn't know
personal
me in and
relationship.
out.
Yeah, all
mighta-
the way.
you mighta called me-
knew me while I was in our working with, and
Right.
how I am when I'm working and I'm doing shit. Yeah, I'm a pinch of myself.
Right.
You know what I'm
Just
saying? A certain version
yeah.
of myself. Let me say that. A
I feel
certain
like,
version,
Because to me, the only successful one was the NWA one because Ice Cube and Dr. Dre actively
that was-
involved
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
I just saw that Tupac
Ice Cube's son played him, so like
not too long ago.
Well,
Actually,
all eyes on me.
That's terrible.
That one was.
Bad.
I'll tell you what though, and I said this before. I really didn't appreciate Tupac until I got older. As a kid, I was
course.
like, this nigga ain't got no bars. What the fuck?
he's not. He's
He wasn't that guy.
not for them, man.
He was not that guy.
he ain't.
I definitely appreciate him.
I
way more.
remember in high school,
Yeah.
there's a chick from California in my class, and she started
She was
debating
jamming.
class,
She was
and she
jamming.
got mad because she asked me, who is a better rapper, Tupac or Biggie?
Oh no.
So I said, easy, Biggie's a better rapper.
Yeah.
And she went the fuck bananas on
You
me.
should
in
have
there.
told her he's not from California, and your
that'd have
allegiance
been
shouldn't
even
have been
worse.
your
That'd have been even
allegiance
worse.
or a lot or whatever the
They
fuck.
was gonna go- was
But
gonna
she
go
didn't
hard.
listen to what I was saying. I was saying, you
She
asked me
gonna
who's
go
a better
hard.
rapper. That's
Yeah.
all you asked me.
Yeah,
He's a better rapper.
Biggie is a better.
At skill,
Like,
the
skill-wise,
of rapping,
technically,
the skill of
he's a
rapping,
better
yes,
rapper.
He's a better rapper, 100%.
Message
He
and
has
all-
more sauce. I'm sorry.
Yeah, message and all
Tupac
that
was
shit.
giving you something deeper than that.
Yeah,
That's
for
not
sure.
what you asked me though, lady. You asked me who's a better rapper.
How's she doing right now? I wonder.
Who knows?
That Biggie
Probably still
biopic was
arguing.
horrible. I went to go see that at theaters. I got a hand job
Notorious?
in the middle of that movie. So
Yeah,
shout
that
out
rapper's
to,
name was
Shout out to
Gravy.
her.
Yeah, shout out to the lady who
The guy who played him was a
Shout
rapper.
out
His
to the
name was
little
Gravy.
chicken head.
She's not.
No,
a,
no, no,
she's
no.
not- yeah,
Hell
she-
no. Shout out to the chicken
She's a
head.
respectable lady. We were in high school. It was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? We went in broad daylight too, and nobody was in that
I think I
theater.
saw that at Studio Movie Girl.
Chris used the popcorn bucket.
She was that chick.
He sat way in the corner
You want some
where
popcorn?
nobody was at.
No, I'm telling you, we went on like a Thursday. It was nobody in there, bro.
Oh, so you sat right in the middle. You ain't even
Middle back, middle back. Yes, sir. I was, middle of the back. I was right there getting my little wee play with.
Yeah.
Went home
In
with
high
he
school.
went home with stale underwear.
This episode is not wholesome.
Y'all don't listen to this at work without y'all headphones on, God.
No, for real.
So what's next though for like you musically? How you gonna continue to roll out this project? I know the podcast is the big look, you know what I'm saying? But what's next after this? We booking shows. Are we like? Have you gotten into that part of your career where like you trying to like create content around the project to like give people like a day in life or see how the process of the music was made and all that shit? Like where you at as far as promoting the album right now?
Right now, podcast for sure. It's a definite good look. So I appreciate y'all.
Of course.
You know.
Canceled all the plans today.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that. And yeah, I got video for Texas niggas that's coming. That's next week.
Word.
So yeah, and just my thing besides just going straight music was okay. Let me sit down and have a conversation with you. Let me talk to you about the shit that you hear
Right.
in the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me give you some. You know what I'm saying? Some
Insight.
words. Yeah. Some insight. Instead of, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you hear dudes on songs, and you would think, you'd be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? You
like
sit
that.
down in front of them,
Yeah.
and then they can't even give you a conversation. They can't give you a sentence. They can't, you know what I'm saying? It
I
seems
ask
like it's
because
hard for them to think.
I
and
feel
that's
like
shit,
as an
you know?
artist that don't come out the gate like a Drake, right? I'm sorry to keep using him for an example, but Lil Baby right now is doing things outside of his realm to like get engagements and shit, right? So he's going on these sneaker shop store shows, and he was like, he put the little video out like, Lil Baby here, tune into the AMAs on blah blah blah, see you there, all that shit.
Bro,
like,
when I was in Atlanta, bro, he was at the Hawks game for like 5 seconds.
right. I mean, that's more.
But they were like, he's here. And he was
Right.
like, yeah, and I watched him leave.
But I feel like there's a right way and a wrong way to do like promo for your project. I feel like Lil Baby, this go around, on top of people not really fucking with this album, his press for the album was kind of like, damn,
It's
we
a
thought
sketchy.
because we thought you was this type of guy. Like, we don't expect you to have to take like a Meg Thee Stallion route, be on all the shows, be in all the commercials to promote your
Probably
album.
ain't all him, though.
I mean, I get
definitely
that,
not.
but that's
This is
wild to
less
me.
label,
That's what
The difference
That's what
between
happened when the money started coming in.
right,
Come on,
but
man.
even even the Migos recipes take off. Even the Migos going on their late night and doing the car show karaoke, that still felt more them than like what Lil Baby is doing trying to promote the album. I don't know. I just feel like Lil Baby to me was the artist that let the music speak for itself.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Nah,
a
most
socially awkward
definitely.
guy.
He is a very because he was getting money and all that other shit. Like
Yeah.
the
But
cameras and all this
this
shit.
is all label, bro. They tell
Yeah.
you where to go.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just part of you.
It's just
This
a
is
part
your
of the
schedule for
money.
today.
It's like,
crazy.
hey, go over here. We got
You're doing a press tour, bro.
Jimmy Kimmel.
we got 80,000 waiting that they said they was gonna pay you for.
Yeah.
Okay, show up. You got to do
Get the-
one song.
Yeah.
Hey, don't even do that. Just make a video real quick.
Yeah.
Well, that's a quick 150.
Yeah.
For this post for the month.
So,
I mean, it's just
and
you know what I'm saying.
When
It's
you're
just-
that big, Chris, it's basically like when an actor does a movie that you go on a press tour.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, same
Bro,
shit.
they're like in a room, right? And they have all these people come in. They're doing like all these interviews all day. That's why when you see an interview and you're like, they just look dry as fuck.
Yeah, because they've
bro,
been in there for
they
8
asked-
hours.
And they got asked the same question 100
Right,
times.
right.
So what made you do this movie?
Right.
Because my agent fucking. That's what really the answer is.
Yeah.
But then of course they got to give you some bullshit answer, and they've had to give it all day.
Let me ask you this: you are 100% independent, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Would you
I'm doing
give that up?
everything.
Or
Nah,
you would
that was
do like
never-
more of a partnership?
If I was gonna do that, yeah, I would do a partnership. But if I was gonna give everything up, nigga would have did that a long time ago.
Yeah, you would have signed a while ago.
I would have went a different route.
Yeah.
Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you don't see yourself doing that, so independent.
Not at all. Yeah, independent for sure.
All the way.
All the way. We started, the first thought into making music was independent.
Yeah.
It was never, okay, we rapping now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go get a deal. Like, let's try to, no, that was never the
goal.
Yeah, the goal was to turn what we was already doing into, you know what I'm saying?
Self-sustaining.
Exactly. Yeah, most definitely.
I do feel like I would say this with a little bit of pause. I do feel like there are artists that are made for majors, and there are
Yeah, of
artists that
course.
are made for
100%.
independence.
Yeah, absolutely.
I personally feel like I would be the artist made for a major. Like, I can't do it, bro. Just trying to. I would want my like 100% creativity though. I would want to do all that myself. But as far as, again, you got to be here to get this, to do that, to do somebody else do that, bro. Because I can't even. I couldn't do it, bro. There's no way. There's no way I could do it. I don't even like. I gotta gauge who a person is before I even really just sit down and fuck with them. You know what I'm saying?
So why wouldn't you want to do it yourself then?
Well, that would be a reason why I couldn't.
The main reason. That's
I
the
couldn't
main
do
thought I always
either
had.
or, but I know at least like, for instance, if I was coming to do this podcast, I'd be like, cool. I know, you know, for you, he knows my brother. My brother say good people. I'm gonna go out there, chop it up with him. See, even though we lead to like different life. We grew up differently. You know what I'm saying? We still have a common understanding of what each other have been through. So it'll be easier for me to like do some shit like that. But if I had to come do this podcast, not knowing who and what, only interacting with people via social media or whatever, I am gonna be like the nigga that's been asked the same question like 800 times. I don't even know how to open up. Can I be my real self around?
For sure. Hell yeah. That's
This
the
person?
thing.
I'd much rather kind of be like we vetted them. We know what questions they're asking, whoop-de-whoop. So this how you respond because we know you're not comfortable.
No, I'm already knowing.
But niggas like us guys just like a genuine conversation. And it'd be about anything. Like niggas that ask if the ocean really the color that it is or whatever. And
Oh God.
I'm just saying we could talk about whatever. And it'll be
It ain't no color.
That's true.
Because water is no color.
it's reflected.
Transparent.
It's reflected.
It can never be any color.
It's reflected.
That shit kind of common sense.
Yeah,
but, you
I mean,
know,
for some
that shit
people-
ain't common.
Yeah, common sense not common, bro. I mean, Kyrie think the earth flat, so I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, he gonna walk off this motherfucker
There
one
go.
day. Obviously, he
One
think it's
day.
a basketball court. That's what he gonna walk off that
that
motherfucker.
nigga been playing basketball so long.
He
nigga.
think that's it.
No, I
It's
was
a
watching
gym.
this thing
That's
though.
it.
I think I brought it up on the pod while we talking about Kyrie. I just thought it was super interesting that he's a left-handed player, but the school he went to made him play with his right. I just thought that was like interesting as fuck because I can't do shit.
I mean, they didn't make him play for his right that long because he was like out the whole year.
Well, I'm talking about when he
You
was
talking
in,
about a Duke?
Yeah, he didn't play. He didn't play college ball.
He did play it all.
I
yeah.
thought he went to like a
unless it was high school. You mean?
He went
I
to
think it
Duke.
was high school.
Okay, because he went to Duke.
he went to like a Catholic school or some shit, like in
Probably
high
one of those
school.
Montrose Christian.
Yeah, they made that
That
nigga.
boy said, "I don't know how to coach you left-handed, so you better switch to your right hand."
Yeah, that's crazy. I couldn't do no
What,
shit like
what
that.
a weird coach.
I guess they made everybody play with their right. Most dominant hand
Why
and shit.
though? Why though?
Who
That's
knows,
so
bro?
bizarre.
He shoots with his left, right?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Some people just be hating when they see you can do you know what I'm saying?
But he said he can play with both now, obviously.
Well,
When
he's
they
a
see
pro,
you can
bro.
do different things though, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Some people try to hold you down.
You ever tried your hand at producing?
I could. I've played instruments before.
Well,
Like, I
what
used
instruments you play?
I used to take drum lessons. I took piano lessons
Oh,
before.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? I've always dibbled and dabbled with music.
So you think that's something you could do like today, or you still need like you could like pick it back up and like fall right back in it?
Nah,
Oh,
I
you
wouldn't
got-
even. I'm to the point where I'm just trying to do what I'm trying to do
Yeah.
and get the fuck out the way.
I
You know
feel
what I'm
you.
saying?
I
I
feel
learn
you.
that shit on my own time and play it while I'm at home chilling by myself. If I even get to that point, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
I would like
And
to
you just
learn.
hear it through the beats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I really wanted to take it, you know what I'm saying? Really wanted to take it that far. But other than that, nah, I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm to the point. I'm getting older. Like, you know what I'm saying? You start getting more set and
Your ways and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
and how you wanna do things and how you wanna present yourself. So that's really the point I'm getting to. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be 30, so shit. I'm trying to be set and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of things that I'm doing. That's what brings the consistency. You know, I'm done with the point of trying to figure out who I am. I know exactly who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know what choices I'm gonna make. I know, you know what I'm saying, how to conduct myself in different levels of environments and different, you know what I'm saying, different things. So shit.
Build on that.
I'm just trying to set, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to set it up.
I don't know if I asked you this before, but obviously listening to your music and just knowing you, I can tell Nipsey is one of, or is a big influence to
Yeah,
you.
most definitely.
Who are some of your other influences, like
Big
even
Crit-
outside of music?
Okay, well, I just go Big Crit, Pop, J. Cole, Currency. Yeah, that's really the, I would say, the main type of.
And that's because of music or like
that's
how they
generally-
conduct.
That's generally music.
they
That's
move.
generally music. A
Okay.
lot, and to say that is they all. If you notice, they all really kind of came out at the same time.
Yeah.
Every last one of them, and that was like my. You know what I'm saying? My introduction to when
Right.
I was rolling into getting back into it, really into figuring out what hip hop was. You know what I'm saying? 15, 14. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
really,
for sure.
Really listening to listen now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You getting your different understanding of what you listening to, and they was the ones that was coming up.
In 2010, yeah.
Yeah, 2010, 2009, yeah, 2011. You know what I'm saying?
The only, one,
shit.
the only one that was out before that was Currency, but
His-
he had his like real coming out that
Yeah,
point. But
Yeah.
like,
with the pilot talks.
yeah, because I
and all
mean,
that.
where the
Yeah.
cash app
We're
was
not, yeah, we're
cash
not talking
money.
about cash money currency.
Yeah.
But no, he was out. I
He
mean,
was
'cause
even with-
he's older than Wayne.
He's-
so
he
yeah.
is.
He was even with No Limit before
Yep.
Cash
Yeah,
Money.
yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just like Young Berg, he was
with
fucking
Rough Riders and
DMX
shit.
and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
fucking kid, and then
Crazy.
now he's hit making beats, bruh.
A&R at Atlantic and shit. Like,
he-
yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he came a long way from getting his chain snatched, man.
Oh,
Shout out to
man.
him.
Bro, that shit, that was
that
like...
big ass transformer chain.
He wearing that Terror Squad chain now. He said, Fat Joe said, I dare nigga to touch them.
Yeah. No, Fat Joe...
I used to sleep in the
I
car.
dare
dog.
nigga. I dare nigga. Fat Joe said, I dare nigga to touch
Fat
you, man."
Joe is one of my
Hilarious.
spirit animals,
Oh, his book
bro.
came out, by the way.
Nah, that
I,
nigga's-
no,
I
it
fuck-
sure
I
did,
fuck-
because
I
he was
fuck
just
with
on a Full Size Run. Fat Joe, anytime he tell a story, bro, I'm alert. I am listening.
Yeah.
He was just in Dallas not too long ago. He went to that sneaker shop in the mall in Dallas.
Did he lick the shoe?
Was it at that shop?
I don't know. He always licks the
That was
brand.
his signature.
He
You know,
licked- he
you know,
licks the
you know the spot that sell the Yeezys that got the grass on the wall and shit at the
Yeah,
at the
one of the consignment shops.
yeah. Like he was just out here. They took him to the back and all that shit. I was like, wow, because I went in there, everything in that bitch expensive. I couldn't buy nothing, but. Shout out to Fat Joe. We fuck with Fat Joe here on StepBrothers Podcast. Next time you in Dallas, Fat Joe, we got a seat for you. We gonna take you to Rudy's.
Yes, sir.
We gonna make sure we get you a 3-piece.
Yes, sir.
Double.
He gonna need more than that.
He
Nah,
probably he's
just need a
slimming down a
3-piece.
little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
He trying to make
We
better
ain't tryna make
decisions.
him, yeah.
You know what I'm
We ain't
saying?
trying to stuff you.
Um,
Eat good. You know?
but I
I
just
get
want
the
you know what I'm saying, take that back to New York and let them know the South really know how to
Really,
fry some
yeah.
chicken.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? All that type
I'm sure
shit.
by now he knows this.
Yeah, I'm probably. I'm pretty sure he knows.
He done been on tour several times. I'm sure he knows this by now.
Facts. I don't even really know where to go after this. I do got like a lot of like questions about random shit though. Like,
Nah, but I do wanna ask, what's your opinion of the tape? Because the last time you was like, when you heard the name and you thought I was gonna be on some
Oh, spoken word
some
shit. Yeah,
spoken
yeah.
word shit. So I
Yeah.
was like, let me see, because this is more this a lot more closer to spoken word. If you want
Yeah.
to take some of the beats out, you just play the
Right,
the
yeah, yeah,
vocals.
yeah.
It would definitely see, you know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
yeah,
So,
no, you still smooth.
Yeah.
The first time I was like, oh, poetry in the trap. I was
Yeah.
like, maybe he's like doing spoken word or trap beats. But now, I mean, of course, after listening to the first one, I get what you're going for now. Yeah, it's but yeah, I mean, it's just you're still smooth as fuck. You know, you still got that very distinct, clear voice. Like when you talk, I know it's you.
first thing
know
I
it's fucking
said when after Texas niggas went off is that it sounds clean.
Yeah, very good.
Like
yeah.
the mix. You know, I'm listening for other shit. So I'm listening to the mix. I'm listening
The
to where your
beat,
vocals
yeah.
sitting.
Yeah.
The second thing I said was there's no denying you and Joseph are brothers, bro. Like even if y'all tried, like y'all have the same
Voice inflection.
like like y'all both have, even though y'all rap different, I can still hear each other when y'all rap, which is very dope. Cause my brother, me and my brother don't sound alike, but we totally rap different. That nigga rap like Bun B.
Who you talking about?
Alex.
Oh yeah, yeah. None of y'all sound the same at all.
That nigga rap like Bun B, and I was like, oh, that's it. You know, I was. Let me be honest. Bun B cool, bro. I don't have no quarrel with that man, and you know he doing his Trill burgers. He alive. He living good. He healthy. But I never liked him as a rapper, bro. Ever.
This is hurting my heart right now.
Like,
man.
and I'm sad I had to say that, bro.
Had the bars.
Bro, no.
Who had the bars then? Because Pimp definitely didn't have
Pimp didn't
no
have the bars, but Pimp always said shit that made a nigga say, did he just say that? Like,
Hell yeah.
Like,
he gave you the shock factor.
I fucked with that more than what Bud was doing. Even
my
we can
God.
go back to sipping
This
on
is
some
crazy.
scissor.
This is
We
crazy
can
right
talk
now.
about goddamn one day you hear, next day you go. And then once he started
said-
doing his solo albums, when he would repeat every word he said, I'm like, bro, it's the I'm trying to think of something he would say.
This is blowing my mind right now. man.
I really the Drake Wayne Bun Uptown.
That
I
was
like,
hard. You wasn't fucking with
I fucked with everything until Bud came on.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, bro. I love Pimp C. I love what UGK means to us.
Apparently you don't.
Sure.
But as a rapper,
Nah, that's his opinion.
I fuck with Bun's personality. Like I go to his lectures. I pull up to the burger spot.
Just
I
don't
do-
want to listen to his
I
music.
don't. I wear.
Not too long ago,
I can't do it, bro. Like he literally one of the. He's one of the worst rappers I ever heard, bro.
What the fuck is happening right now?
I think it's his. I really think it's his.
It's his cadence.
You don't like it. You don't like his when he emphasizes.
I don't like him. I don't like that shit,
It's something
bro.
about the way it just sounds. He's
Yeah.
not really saying
And
he
it's wild
suck
to
as a
me.
rapper, but it's just.
I'm sorry,
it's the
Dalton.
way it registers to him. I know because there's some people like that. When I listen to him, it's
I
just
understand
like,
that.
Cause like I'm listening to.
and it's not trash.
It's not
just
trash. It's just not for me, bro.
It's not your vibe.
And
Yeah,
I'm
it's not his
listening.
taste.
Look, I'm listening to all. I had no choice listening to UGK. I'm like, why? Why is this the group?
This is
Why they put Pimp with him? Like, why did
They were
this
best
happen?
friends.
you don't understand the man. You don't.
Look, I know what he means.
You don't understand the importance. You can't.
I
You
know
can't.
it's a balance
You
and all
can't.
that.
You can't know the
But
importance. This
nah,
is
that
blowing
ain't
my mind.
Nah.
We didn't do an episode of Chameleonaire for this shit to happen. Okay.
I'm sorry, bro.
I will say it is. I will say it is some songs that I feel like Bun shouldn't have been on.
Come on.
I will say
Come
that.
on.
I personally feel like
Every
that. It's a
time-
couple
every
of songs
time
I
we
could have
talk-
been like, all right, Pimp, you could have went ahead and solo.
Every
this one
time
out.
we bring up UGK or like verses from them,
But I
we
fuck with
quoting
Bun, too.
Pimp.
I even said niggas ain't trill like Bun B. First joint. Bun, don't come from
All the way. And you know my thing with Bun, I know he's just like he got so much game to give the youth and all that shit. Like
Yeah,
I
for
respect
sure.
that, but as a rapper,
Just as a rapper. on some
nah,
rapper
bro.
shit.
Man.
But I just feel like he was
I
the
think
more
my favorite-
lyrical. I feel like he was the more lyrical.
Oh, yeah,
point
for sure.
Of what
For sure.
of what UGK is and was. He
I
was
think
the more
my
lyrical
favorite
point
verse
there.
from him probably is Big Pimpin', bro. And that wasn't even crazy. But then Pimp came and like
He has an iconic verse on there.
he has several.
I can
Name
name
me
some- I
one
can name some Bun
iconic
verses.
Bun B verse. Pimp got
Get
at least
Throw.
Get throw for sure. That's just off top. That's just off top.
Iconic
I'ma just
record?
throw- Nah,
No, he has a good
Bun.
verse on there, bro. What you talking
Nah,
about?
you can't hold Bun on the get throw.
Let me see it, bro.
Yeah, let me see it. I left it wet for you.
Nah, I feel like Pimp
Pimp
cleaned
had
nigga
that,
up
but he
on
come
every-
on, bro. Nah, bro.
Pimp cleaned that nigga up, bro. And this is, look, what do I know? I don't know anything. This is just
Apparently
an
you
opinion.
don't.
Look,
That's cool.
You went back
The-
to level 1 for me.
get
You went back to level 1
get
hip hop for me.
thrown. I'm trying to think of his verse. Nah, Jeezy took that for Jeezy and
Man,
Hov.
hell no.
Wait, what you mean?
Jeezy ain't no. He should have just stuck with the That's all he should have did. And that's it.
No.
Nah,
Break out the pot, heat up the water.
Nah, he took Shawty Low shit. We ain't gonna take it.
We
there.
can't have
We
that.
ain't even
No,
gonna take it
Jeezy
there.
was out before Shawty Low.
Nah, he popped before Jeezy. I mean, he popped before Shawty Low.
He popped before Shawty
Just
Low.
listen to all the Shawty Low shit.
I mean,
flow. It's that flow and that tone and that let you know
but
that's
we
his
not finna
style.
do that because Jeezy is
let
a
you know
way
that's his
better.
style.
Rest in peace to Shawty Low. But Jeezy a way
all
better
I'm saying
rapper.
is that's his style.
All right,
and he took
okay.
it and he put it on there. That's what I'm saying.
I'll sit on that.
If you listen to most of Jeezy shit and all his hardest shit and the shit that you probably love, he ain't rapping like that.
No, he not.
That's all I'm saying.
Because Go Crazy's bananas.
Go Crazy
And he
hard.
rap. Jeezy a spitter.
He spit.
Yeah,
He
he
a
be
spitter
rapping,
too.
yeah. He be
With this, that wasn't his flow.
Did you fuck with his? Did you listen to his new album?
Nah, I ain't
Snowfall?
listening to
It's
his new shit.
It's
Snowfall
actually hard.
bro.
It's actually hard.
It's
yeah.
good. Check that out when you get a chance. for sure.
What's the joint he dropped before this one?
Shit,
I think he had the army shit. No, it wasn't.
No,
the
it was
army
like
shit
the
on.
suit.
The suit, yeah.
with
the suit,
like
with
the yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That bitch was hard. I heard some joints out there.
But anyways, let me. I'm just curious to
What
see
now?
where the room stands.
What now, Chris?
Not that it's her, but I'm just curious.
He ain't back on the sitches. I mean, we can talk about some women now. I mean,
No,
shit,
I just want to know.
what is it?
what's
I
up?
know,
What's the
Nick. I
question?
know us in this room for a fact. We not listening to Sweetie, right? I know this,
Hell no.
but
I'm not even listening.
Is that my
I'm not
bestie in the
listening.
Tessie?
I'm not seeing. No, he's
What?
listening to it. He's there. That's why he had
this
to.
is
he's
wife.
listening
It's
to
all
it.
Shelby. I
That's
know
my
this is
shit.
wife.
That's
But
my
look,
shit.
she dropped the mixtape like last week. She sold 2,000 units.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
Two.
It was bad.
2,000.
It was bad.
Niggas do that in a day. Like if you not nobody, the conversation is not that she can't. Well, I guess the conversation is she's not a music person though.
No, she's not.
She's more of a personality
Yeah,
that
her
just
image.
makes
It's a-
music.
it's a-
An image, yeah.
Right?
It's her image that's making
We all
her
agree
move
on
on.
that,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Plant.
Okay.
That's
I just
that's
wanted to make sure.
75%
She's not
of
energy
artists
plant.
right now though.
No?
75%
Because
of
if she was,
artists
she'd
are
be selling good.
image
She
first.
was-
Yeah, you're right.
image first. That's what basically the shit is right now.
I agree,
But
but
that's the same. That's why Lil Baby got to do the shit he do
That's
because he
true.
got to get. It's social media is all on the image right now. They
But
don't-
I feel
I mean,
like-
because if she was, it wouldn't have been like that, bro.
yeah,
No,
Because
she wouldn't
there-
even been able to pop
Look.
if it was strictly music. She
Yeah.
wouldn't even pop.
Look, women are like killing it right now.
Yeah.
You got Ice Spice,
Yeah.
Glorilla is going nuts, and
Lotto.
Cardi B.
And
still-
listen to how they rapping though. They sound like women trying to rap on some nigga shit.
Yeah.
They ain't even really talking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear you talk about you tricking and stealing shit from niggas and doing all this. That shit is retarded. That shit is retarded, bro.
You don't like F&F though? Glorilla
I'm
was
not
killing
trying
that
to hear
shit.
none of that
I
shit.
fuck with
I'm not
Glorilla.
trying to hear none of that shit.
she really rapping. I ain't saying she's
F-R-E-E.
spitting, but she really rapping. Cardi was an anomaly, and I think they've been trying to create that same type
I
of.
mean, we don't have a second album, and she's still making bread.
no, it's
she probably
crazy.
won't come. Shit, she.
I don't think she. I think she
shouldn't
will,
have to.
but I also think part of me feels like she will. Part of me
She not.
don't think she's
ain't
going.
do it.
She
would've
gonna make
did it.
singles
she
and
don't like
shit.
Music. She ain't. She got into this shit and just did it because she could. And
But
she
she-
knew
but
it was gonna get her where she was. She didn't
she's
have to
a great
strip.
personality,
She didn't have to
though.
strip no more. And it comes back to the
She is
point.
a great
It's
personality.
An image.
She's a great
That
personality.
people
though.
loved her image when
Yeah.
she came out once and she got going. People loved her image, her energy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You can tell
Yeah,
she
she
good
don't-
heart.
she can
You
go
know what I'm
act,
saying?
she can
yeah, she can do a
go-
lot of shit.
And
So much other shit.
she is
Yeah.
she is very supportive of other women. Unlike
Oh, yeah,
another
yeah,
big
yeah,
artist
yeah,
we know
yeah,
by the name of
She's
Nicki
a very
Minaj.
positive
But-
person.
Yeah, she not a hater. The mother, yeah,
There's
the
like
mother bitches
17
hate.
different avenues she can
Hey.
go
Yeah,
down.
exactly. Except for
Oh no,
except
dog!
for
I see the
music.
look in your eye. I already know. Yes, no question. Yes,
What?
Cardi, let Cardi would have came up and start stripping that. What's the club? What's the strip club
Oh,
down
you
here?
thought I was talking about that?
Oh yeah, no.
No.
I'm gonna break my foot off in it. I ain't gonna hold you. Cardi. If Cardi was a Dallas chick that was right down here at
Onyx or some shit?
what's the one we went to for your birthday that year? That's not Onyx, is it?
No, you talking about ecstasy?
If she was an ecstasy nigga, and I got paid that week, she's getting the whole check. The whole check.
You talking about how she look right now?
Yeah, she got a little how she look right now though.
okay,
Because
yeah,
before
that's what I
the
You talking about when she got her teeth
That's what I
fixed?
thought.
Her teeth
That's what I
fixed.
thought.
oh no, yeah, she got a little how she look right now.
says you getting the whole check.
No, the whole check, bro. I ain't finna lie to you. She finna get
2 weeks worth of
2 weeks worth of hard work.
ball and chain.
Yeah. Oh God.
Man, she said
Cardi
she
is-
can't come outside today. That means she's scared, right?
Yeah, but really though,
Yeah.
I'm trying. I ain't gonna hold you. I only want if there was a certain point in time. I only
All right,
wanted
Cardi or Big Lotto.
Lotto every day,
All right,
all
you
day.
still-
Hold
okay,
up.
I just
No
wanna-
question.
Okay, so let me say this while I said I don't like, you know what I'm saying, the way women rap and shit like that. Cause look how the shit changed to the point of the way how we got to deal with women. That shit fucked up, bro. That shit is fucked up.
That was a pause right
Yeah,
there.
no, that was. I thought I didn't know where he was going.
That shit fucked up.
It's
The game is fucked up.
To be
bro.
honest though, I
The
think
game
it
is
added more honesty to what's happening though.
Man has no fucking honesty. These
I-
niggas
but I-
capped out, and the bitches is capped out.
I feel like it
Look,
made it
let me-
like we here for this, you here for that. Straight up.
Man, these
Like we
hoes
ain't even
capped
gotta
out.
lie. We ain't gotta run circles around what's happening right here.
They is running circles around.
I mean, some are.
They running
But me
circles.
personally, the point that I'm at, like, you know, I'm trying. One day I would like to get married in the whole nine, right?
Yeah.
But as of December 1st, 2022, right?
Yes, Chris.
Nigga, we out here. So like
Well,
anything
A
goes.
nigga out here. For
But
sure.
until it's time to get settled down, like I want a girl who's
Man.
because this shit happen in waves, bro. This shit happen in phases. Ain't no girl
Does it,
who's
Chris?
trust me. Ain't no woman
I'm
that's
married.
20
I'm trying to.
Ain't no
What
way-
phase are you in?
I'm talking about for the women. Like they gonna act like this up until
You speaking for the women? Okay. Interesting move, Chris.
I'm basically a gynecologist at this point. Right? So look, I feel like women from like the age, let's say 23 to 26, 7. They in that phase where everything that's happening, like everything we see, like Lotto, Cardi, Nicki, whoever,
that's what they on.
this they idol.
They on, yeah.
Once they hit that turn, they want it. They want to. All right, I'm done. I'm
yeah.
out. Get it out your system.
Look, but
That's
that
where
ain't-
I'm at.
I mean, they want their cake and they want to eat it
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Nah, they ain't gonna want that at a
But the
certain
flip
point, bro. I'm
side- but
telling
the
you,
flip
a
side
good
to that-
woman.
But the flip side to that is, a man don't want no old ass woman.
Old as in like age or
Yeah.
Are we talking about old or ran through?
Man,
No, he said old as far as age.
Old. A woman, women start getting old after
Want a
20,
fresh womb.
25, 26.
Nah, look, I'm gonna tell you. Look,
25,
I'm gonna tell you
26.
right now. The age ain't nothing but a number. Tell a boy like me.
Until
say that
until you
now.
want.
I already started out.
Until you want to have a family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I mean, you know,
Don't nobody
they got
want no-
miracles out here now.
And don't nobody want no. Oh, and you don't want your wife struggling, trying to have.
Oh no,
kids
we not gonna
at-
do that.
at
Like
30,
if it
35. Like,
come
you
to
know
that
what
point,
I'm
if
saying?
it come to that point, and we
But I'm
get
saying
there.
these women not thinking about that.
Oh
though,
no,
bro.
but shit, that's
The shit that
I don't blame them, though, either.
The shit that you do in that time is what people can't. People be trying to throw that shit out the window. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just do what I'm gonna do for 5, 6 years.
Until you get-
like the shit ain't gonna affect you 5, 6 years
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like,
That's true.
No, that
That's
shit
true.
gonna affect you.
That's true.
You
I
know
can't
what I'm
argue
saying?
that. That's true.
The
That's
problem-
true.
Well, a
People
lot of
don't
people-
think
a lot of
about
people
that.
live-
People just like, let's get the shit out the
They-
way.
they
No,
live-
ain't no
they
getting the
live
shit
for
out the
today,
way.
not tomorrow. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Okay,
that's
damn.
cool.
All right,
And
yeah.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not against it.
Right,
But
but
you got to be prepared for what come with that. It's good consequences, bad consequences to the
everything.
way, to the way we living.
That's a
You-
fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
you want to go
but-
hard? Then shit, you gotta accept and gotta be peace that you might end up by
Choices may be
yourself.
limited in the future.
You got yes, you got to be prepared for that. Just like you them hoes that go put them shots and shit in their ass.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
come on,
good.
man. You got to be with that. You got to be. It
ready
look
for
good
the-
now.
for
It
the-
look good now.
As I say with that kind
This
of
shit
stuff,
look good now.
there's always a time when the bubble will burst. That's all I will say.
What goes up?
must come down.
Must come down.
But hey, I'm married. I don't have these
like
problems.
You said, in phases. Shit does happen in phases.
The shit
It
I'm
really
saying
does.
as
I
far
don't have these
as
problems, man.
I'm saying as far as
But
like
you're saying just as far as women in general.
yeah,
they
like the
go through
women,
yeah.
like yo,
Nah,
I'm not letting a nigga hold me down. I'm doing me.
here's the
Whoop, like
thing
they gonna
is-
grow out of that. Is what I'm
is-
saying. All the butt shots and shit.
Women,
That's gonna
some
be.
women fail to realize they have a clock. We don't.
That's my point. They don't.
You can't. And you know
a
what?
man can have a baby at 80.
That's
Just
a
she
fact.
can't.
Yeah.
It's over with after menopause and all
The
that.
one thing,
It's over with.
one decision
Done.
we wake up is my back gonna go out playing with the kids
That's it.
outside.
That's
Okay,
it.
that's what you gotta. No, other way around. See, can I even make this shit happen?
Yeah.
Can I even get up? Can my bones might be a little brittle today? They might be a little. You
That's
know
true.
what I'm saying?
Even if you can't even get your dick up, there's a pill for that. Like, there's really nothing we
You
gotta
still
think
gonna-
about.
You
Nothing.
still gonna. You still
There's a
gonna
solution
nut.
for
You
every
still gonna
problem
come.
we face, but they
They don't have a solution.
Not
That's
yet.
got a plethora.
I just feel like I mean I was just thinking about as far as what women are putting into their body as far as later down the line, but I do believe that
Because they try to live like us.
quote unquote
They
whole
can't-
phase
they
that
can't live
shit
impossible.
don't last
It's
forever.
Impossible, bro. They not supposed to eat the same similar foods that we eat. They're not supposed to drink like we drink. They're not supposed to do a lot of but that's their only way of mirroring what they can and can't do is coming after us. And that's why I say that's why with that
They don't want to
bullshit.
be. They don't want to be women no more.
That with that
They wanna
bullshit,
be-
with
they
that
wanna
bullshit,
be
we
the
letting them
alpha.
talk. We letting them talk.
Okay,
bro.
to be the alpha,
We
but
letting them talk. We letting them do the shit, and we saying because a lot of niggas don't want to step up. That's really what the shit come down to. Man,
Okay,
men we gotta be a lot more responsible. That way, when we, you know what I'm saying, they can respect it. They not respecting that shit, and they going and getting the money on their own and doing all that shit on their own. Cause we just trying to get it off of them, and then when they don't give it, they, you know what I'm saying, we trying to beat them for it. And that shit all the way bad. Once it get to that, you know what I'm saying? That's just it's all the way bad.
I could dig that too. I ain't. We just have a conversation.
Yeah,
You know, I'm not opposed or.
I'm not opposed to it. Yeah,
I'm not opposed to it at all because. But you're right.
I'm putting logic.
You're
behind
right
it.
though.
That's
I don't.
what you know what I'm saying?
The main thing I think you said that I 100% agree with is that people not worried about tomorrow.
Real talk.
But then you got most men in their late 20s, early 30s are trying to
Are thinking about their future.
build something so the justice tomorrow ain't got to work as hard as the justice today.
Yeah, women don't think.
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying? And I do, and I don't think it's the majority of women that don't think like that. I just think the women that we are seeing on a constant basis, rather it be Twitter, Instagram,
that's a good one,
Snapchat,
man. Yeah,
those are the women we said like, dang, she bad as shit,
Yeah.
but she's bad as shit. You know what I'm saying? But like your everyday woman.
We ain't
Nah, I
even
don't
seeing
think.
those
Nah,
women
you.
all the time.
We
We
not
ain't
seeing
even-
them
yeah.
because they are taking care of business.
Yeah, they doing. Yeah.
But I think social media is putting that shit in our face.
Well, yeah,
Way
because
too much.
but yeah,
Period.
it's all facade anyway. When they want to show you a good image.
Yeah, and
Damn, I thought you really owned them cars.
right
You know
type
what I'm
shit.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like nah, it ain't. I don't think it's majority of women. Just like it's not majority of men out here being deadbeat fathers or beating their
But
women.
as they always
or
say, it
anything
only
like
takes
that.
one rotten apple to ruin the bunch, bro.
Yeah, that's
For
fucking
image,
true.
that's all it is. It's
Yeah.
just an image.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they do
is.
this.
It really
I mean,
is.
how long was the narrative that black men were bad fathers? That was a very long narrative for
Bro,
them.
I just seen and it's crazy you said that. I seen a post and they said that black men are more hands-on with their
Yes,
kids
that is
more than any other nationality, race. So I'm
Shout out to Dalton, bro.
It's a real statistic because
Nah.
I remember
it is a
seeing
real
that,
statistic.
and,
Nah, I know.
and it would always blow my mind because I seen like real life examples of people that are like really
facts.
and yes, fathers leave. We know this.
I'll tell
They
y'all
dip.
what it was though, and I don't know if everybody in the room can speak, because I'm a victim of this myself. I saw that the white kids I was going to like elementary school with, parents like reward them for doing bare minimum shit and blah blah blah. Me seeing that every single day, then going home and not getting that reciprocation, I was like, damn, my parents don't fuck with me. My parents don't love me.
Okay.
They didn't tell me until when I got older to realize, oh shit, my dad was only angry that I was bringing these type of grades home or not doing this or doing that because he didn't want me to like fall victim to the circumstances that black men are accustomed to going through. But ultimately what I'm saying is maybe Jerry Jones is right. Maybe we should not have segregated. Maybe we should not have segregated. I feel like people might be a lot better off, bro. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I only say that because we're seeing so much shit.
Yeah, but
And
past the race thing, like generally the problem with kids in general is that they have to learn to let envy go. Envy is a big thing for kids.
Hell yeah.
Why does he have that, but I don't have it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, we all did it as kids.
It took me a long time to let that go.
But I agree with you. But I want to say this because I think it's a fine line between jealousy and envy.
Mm-hmm.
Jealousy and envy, and I think what you're saying is more jealousy. Like kids are jealous. Grown people are envious.
There you go. But yeah, you know that they're like, why does this happen for them and not for me? That's something you got to like, because I see it. Like Justin has done a good job with that. Mm-hmm. Katie's done a good job with her kids with that. Like I don't see them ask those kind of questions.
Yeah.
Like, why does he get this?
Right.
It also happens in the own household. Like why does the older brother get this, but I don't?
I don't.
Yeah. But again, like we grew up. We didn't have the tools today that we had back when we were coming up in the 90s. Even though it's only 10 years removed. 10, 20.
10 years is a lot.
Yeah, it's
advancements, always, yeah.
But you got to think, bro, like I'm saying, like I'm going to school with white kid in middle class.
Yeah,
like,
I understand, Chris.
I'm seeing shit that
all was.
Yeah, right? Oh, I do, you know what I'm saying? But
we all
I didn't know if y'all went to like a all white school. Like I went to an all white. It was like 10.
I ain't never been to an all white school where it was majority
What all white school did you go to?
My elementary school was all white.
What?
Yes. There was probably 15 black people there, bro. It's the street, the school right down the street from where y'all used to stay on Cromwell. Yeah,
that one dude.
It used to be back in the day, the elementary, not the junior high. The elementary,
Nah, I know
where the park at.
Where the park at, right
bro, I'm
there.
telling you, bro.
Nice
All my
basketball
friends
goals.
was white. I'm going over to their house. Jonathan, we were the tokens in our grade. Because it was a few black people.
I went to a more.
It was like Jonathan, Razil.
I would say.
I can name all. You know all the black people that went to my school. Like you personally know
more than
them.
y'all.
Nah, bro. I could name them all, bro. No.
Either way, he's saying he was outnumbered, Ridge.
And by that factor, I'm going to their house.
He was seeing that.
No, I'm
shit.
just surprised.
Nah, bro.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
Arlington was predominantly white in
earlier.
Well, when we were going to school,
like elementary, bro. It is
elementary.
I
didn't start until like 2003, 2004,
Right.
2005.
Katrina.
Like my reaction, my reaction is the way it is because
Katrina did push.
it wasn't like that at my elementary or even Barnett.
But let me.
Was middle school like that?
Sixth grade,
I don't think it was.
Sixth grade, I left.
Well, middle school's different. You got a bunch of people coming in
From the code expands.
Elementary schools is like literally your neighborhood. Like so,
bro. I
for
left
real.
Texas in sixth grade. Went to Mississippi. All black people, obviously, in school.
Right.
Came back to Barnett, and then I was like, oh shit. I didn't know it was going to be so many black people here. Because I'm thinking everybody came from Bryan and Seguin or whatever the element, Beck, whatever. But that's when I realized, oh shit, there's a lot of black motherfuckers out here. And I need to get with the program. Basically.
They was zoning in Arlington bad.
Yeah, bro.
They've been doing that.
The zoning ruined
crazy.
like
Crazy.
My elementary for sure. I remember when they first started, there was kids whose area codes was like closer to down Sublet than my house. They made those kids go to school in trailers outside of our school until that school was done being built. And then they went to that school. So like,
I remember that. That's what they started. What they called them, the portables.
Yeah, that's the first year I saw portables, bro. I was in like second, third grade, bro. This had to be like 2001, 2 type shit.
Yeah,
so like that zoning shit was crazy, bro. Like all the black people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the area that I grew up in was like okay, like as far as like everybody financial Well, obviously now, like when you go over where y'all used to stay, over there off of Carrier, a lot of that Caspian Way, a lot more money was in that area than it was in my area at the time. But at the time, you know what I'm saying?
That's true,
like, it switched. Like, they kicked.
Luckily, I've always been to a very like mixed bag of schools, but I think it is important for, especially for my son.
To be around black people.
Yes, I mean it's
to just be cultured.
I think it's important. Like you need to be around.
Like,
it's good to see people that look like you. It's very important. Like
bro,
I mean,
it's important. I'm telling y'all, that shit fucked me up
because
Very important.
because we know this kids aren't born racist. Like they're not sitting here being like, oh, why is
right.
they're just like they're just there.
They need things to identify with.
Yes.
As a kid, you need something to identify with, something that looks like you, something that does something that you already know.
And with son being biracial, he needs to really see.
He needs to
all
see,
that,
he needs to see biracial, black. He needs to see a little bit of shit, a little bit of everything.
Experience all that shit.
Experience it
Right.
all, hell yeah.
Your son is biracial as well.
Yeah.
So, definitely gonna be. By the time y'all's kids are going to like high school and shit, though, it's gonna be a wrap. Like everybody gonna be biracial.
Yeah, it's gonna be a majority biracial. I seen it in the Discovery book though. Like I want to say some years ago, by 2040, everybody
Caramel skin, pretty much.
Everybody was gonna be biracial. Everybody.
I don't even want to think about my son in high school right now.
Yeah, well, I want to.
say I'm gonna be old. I'm gonna be old, man.
Not even that. I'm worried that he's gonna be
A little player.
Yes, I'm
A
very
little
worried.
whore. He gonna take out his Uncle Chris.
I'm really worried. No, he's not. Because he'll actually get the women. But
Shit, you ain't never heard me come back from a failed mission.
Say Uncle Ridge then, right?
I ain't never had no failed mission.
nah.
The fuck?
Not
I
yet.
done had some failed missions. For sure.
You're like a rookie player on GTA.
I done passed up on some missions too. I done fell asleep on some missions.
Nah, I ain't
I
falling
done
asleep.
fell asleep on a couple missions.
I've done that before.
For sure.
I ain't falling asleep on no mission.
Nah, I'm falling asleep. If it ain't.
No, I done fell
where- if it
asleep
ain't
like
where it
when they
need
were
to
supposed
be.
to leave and they end up like staying the night.
Well, I completed my
Nah.
mission.
Yeah,
guys.
you beat the
I'm-
game of
I'm-
life already.
I'm married,
You just
bro.
doing the side missions now.
You doing it the right way.
Shelby-
You're playing Monopoly the right way.
Right.
Shelby
we
listens,
still playing Uno
Shelby
the
listens to
nigga
every
way.
episode, okay?
Right.
My
Nah,
wife listens to every episode and she dissects like everything I say.
No, Don, you definitely you won at life. This has been apparent
Nah, for sure.
for a very long time. If you ask any one of our friends, we're gonna say, yeah, we want to be like Don.
Everybody, yes. Every man,
And I try to-
let that be a lesson though,
Nah,
real
for
quick.
sure.
While we was just talking about women, every man wants to be married.
Yeah.
Like, women be trying to act like, oh, men just want to be out here shaking with their dick in the air. Like,
Yeah.
no, bro. Every man wants a set woman he knows is his, and he can, you know what I'm saying? Like in the family, like every man want. That's the thing about men. That's why we not so quick to commit. Because that shit means more to us than just the pussy, than just having a kid. You know what I'm saying? Having the right whole structure around what we got going on.
That's a
We'll
fact.
take missing pieces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll take
That's
out
a
pieces
fact.
and adjust and do
Yeah.
what we need to do to get where we trying to go.
Yeah.
But having that full on, like, okay, like, that's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
I'm giving up a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving
The
up a
thing
lot
is,
of
that's what women
freedoms
don't
and
realize. They don't.
liberties.
Marriage essentially really doesn't benefit a man.
Not at all.
We're doing that to
Nothing-
please.
nothing about
you're
it.
doing you do the whole tradition of marriage to please your family and your wife,
And your
right?
wife, 100%.
But if I'm just trying to like break it down.
No, break it down.
No, for sure.
What is good for the man in marriage? What are we getting? We're doing it to.
Tax benefits.
It's not something that defines us by any means either. I mean, only thing that someone looks at a married man, not like in a bad way, but it's like a stranger looks at a married man like you're a stable, you're a safe guy, or not safe, but you're just.
He did it.
It's not something we just jump into because it's like, oh, I want to get married.
Yeah.
No, it's just a kind of a stripe you earn and keep going. That's it, in my opinion.
I mean, I was just ready. I was ready.
Everybody's different. That's gonna be the underlying factor to everything. You You know, everybody's different. Some people gonna be ready early. You know what I'm saying? Some people can always visualize themselves being married. Some people, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's different, so you know.
The one thing I visualized myself at was a dad. That was like the one thing I wanted to be. That's for sure.
I've always visualized myself being.
I
a dad
wanted
too.
to be a dad really bad, and now I finally got it. It's
That's good.
The best thing
For sure.
ever, man.
That's
like,
good. Because that means
crazy.
you ready. That means that means you more willing to do, and put up with a lot of different things that's coming with that.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
you already mentally was there.
Yeah, I was
years before this even gets.
Yeah,
there.
because
So
I was just like, I knew, we had the kid we wanted, and then like I was like, I did it when I wanted to do it, and I didn't like have it like sprung on me. But I mean, it's
that's some good energy too. You don't know how that, like, a lot of people don't. I don't even think I even realized it until I had my son, that the energy that we putting together
yeah,
to make that seed and to make that transit
Yes.
is a lot, has
It
a lot
is.
to deal with how that person turns out.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
I didn't understand that, and then because I had to think back to the mind state and what I was doing at that point in time when, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you putting energies together
Yeah.
to make that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
So what energies are you intertwining with that? Like that shit was deep when I really had to sit back and think. I'm like, damn, like some people probably really fucked up in their life at that time,
Yep.
and they turn to having sexual relations, and look what that energy turns into, just a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of just turmoil.
Yeah.
And that shit is like, damn, bro, like these people don't even know the type of energy that they was conceived in and how it's really affecting them more than they even know it. They even not even conscious of it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
no, I mean, yeah, I was, yeah, I'm lucky that I was married,
yeah.
we were ready to go, and then it actually took longer than we expected, but it finally happened.
Oh, yeah.
And then yeah, I mean, yeah, he's almost 8 months now.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Next week.
Congratulations. Shout out to all the dads out there
Nah,
holding
for
it
real.
down, doing
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
The ones doing it the right way, married, or if you're not and you still,
That's awesome.
you know, still
Y'all are
handling
able
your
to co-parent
responsibilities.
because they
Yeah,
did hit Ye
for
over the
sure.
head for 200 bands a month.
Bitch, you
bruh.
wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Shit, bro. Shit.
Hey, that's what happens when you marry a white woman. But
Yeah.
The
The original white
hold
woman.
hold on. This is what I'm gonna say about that nigga too. Bruh, you made the song Gold Digger. You knew what the fuck
Yeah.
was going on,
it's
my
crazy.
brother.
What a full
Talk
circle
yourself
moment.
into this shit.
What a
You
full
talk
circle
yourself
moment.
into this
What a
shit.
full circle moment.
He is a
You
prophet,
talk
bro.
yourself into this
That's
shit.
crazy.
bruh.
He's still my nigga. I pray for him. I know
Nah,
he's not
definitely praying for
mentally
bro.
not in a well space. If you're a Kanye fan, you have to admit that at this point in juncture. He's not in the,
He's fine.
bro.
Nah,
He is
he's-
definitely
he's not.
He's all
not.
right. He's all right. Look. I want to say this. Because I had to. I'm gonna have to agree with you and say he's fine, because a lot of times, even, and I know you can relate as an artist, as long as we get a chance to express ourselves, we good, bro. He's being able to express himself.
Yeah.
Still, even though they trying
Even if
to-
it's right or wrong.
Even if it's
Oh,
right or
they're
wrong,
always gonna let him do
that's
that.
all
Yeah.
a man.
They-
And at
they
the
were-
end of the day,
that's
that's
all they
all a
gonna-
man want, though. Really, to just be able to express ourselves. Like, even if you go through if you go through something with your wife, you like, I just want somebody to just tell this little thing that happened to me. Like, I'm just burning on the inside. Man, you know what she did, man. I can't believe why she acting like this with me right now. Like, you just wanted somebody to tell.
Funny
something.
thing is, I'll just tell her to her
Yeah.
face.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's
Rich.
cool. That's cool.
Let me get a
That's
little-
cool. Y'all got that type of, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But just as
Yeah.
a homie, sometimes
Now-
you just want to be able to call your homie.
Now
and just tell her.
she would do that
Yeah, she'll call her homegirl
because
quick.
she has to like calm herself down. Me,
Yeah.
I tell her in the moment. I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't fuck with that.
Yeah,
XYZ.
yeah. That's what's up, though.
Yeah, because I'm not a big
That's
like.
y'all balance then.
Yeah, because
that's
I'm not a
y'all's
big
balance.
I'm not a big arguer.
Yeah.
I'll just
You
be
gonna
like,
say how you feel
I'll
right
be like-
then and
I'll
there
be like,
just to make, yeah.
if you say
Yeah.
so, bro. Like
He said he gonna throw some comic relief in there.
It's
He gonna
with
make
anybody though. I don't argue with these guys. Like
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
That's really what's crazy. Because out of all the times I'd have been mad, and like Jonathan and me just closer, but I've never really ever been mad at this nigga before, ever. I've been knowing this nigga for 10 years, bro.
He don't got that.
And I be wanting him to, like, you know what I'm saying, pipe up a little bit, just so we can get into a little friction. But it never happened.
It ain't coming.
It ain't worth it.
No, it ain't. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna call you and ask you how to beat this level on Zelda.
But I mean, just to me, I just never saw the point of yelling or raising my voice for something.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm just like,
nah. I really at the point. A lot of that has to do with maturity. Like you said, you have to grow up faster because of what you were going through at home.
Yeah.
I felt like I got a little bit of a cushion to
you had
be
siblings,
childish
bro.
and
Yeah,
shit.
you had
You know,
siblings. I didn't have siblings
up until a certain point. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Maybe this year, the latter half of this year, I didn't really start to feel like I was maturing mentally until the latter half of this year. Like, I still feel like I was very childish. My approach to things, how I handle things. Like, if me and a woman was going through some shit, usually I just call another girl, go do some shit. Like, now I'm really trying to, like, live with my emotions instead of burying them.
That's growth,
like,
man.
get it all out.
That's
Like, shit like that. I even thought about it the other day, like, damn, by this point, at any other juncture in my life, at any other job, I would have called out work the next day because I was out the night before, got hung over, or whatever the case may be.
Bookmark this episode. Remember that shit?
Nah, for real. But I just realized, like, there was, like, a couple weeks ago, I was fucked off my ass. It was a Sunday. I had to go to work. And I was like, bro, I can't do it. I'm fucked up.
Look,
and I went to work.
The crazy part is that's every day.
Oh, yeah.
It's the part of learning how to control that
Yeah.
shit.
The main thing I did, look, my pops had
work at all. Every day I'm waking up trying to call in or whatever. You just learn how to, you know.
My leg hurt.
I'm gonna tell you what it took though. It took my pops.
I didn't wake up right today.
It took my pops getting cancer for me to, like, make it a full circle. Like, you got to grow up. Yeah. Cause I don't know what's finna happen.
It's like that though.
And luckily he's in remission. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the doctors and shit like that. But I developed a mentality at that point with finding out he had cancer. It's like, there's no reason to complain about doing anything. Just fucking do it. Like, that's been my thing.
That moment of clarity.
For real, bro. Cause I was like, fuck, my dad beat. He had the bad diabetes. I don't like how does that work? Is that stages too? Diabetes?
Yeah, I know it's different levels.
Like, it's different levels. He had
stages.
He had the worst one.
Yeah, okay.
He takes insulin and all that.
Yeah, not so much no more because he kept it. He lost weight. He stopped drinking. Stopped smoking.
Yeah, he changed his diet.
Yeah, off the sweets, all that shit, right? But that was when I was in 4th grade. So then for him to come to tell me, you know, in the backyard, like, just whisper it in my ear, like, on some, like, nonchalant shit, like, yo, your dad got cancer. I was like, nigga, what? Like, you beat that to just have cancer? I was like, oh, no, it's time, bro. Like, you got to step this shit up all the way around. So that's what I say. Just for
Hey,
one
man,
day.
time waits for no one, man. It gets everybody. So, like, that's one thing we can't beat is time.
No, hell no. That's why you gotta live, be present in the day, and, you know, keep it pushing. Fuck all the petty shit. Fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
All that shit. Just live life, keep going. And everything gonna be what it's gonna be. You gotta see shit for what it is and not what it's supposed to be.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That'll bring a lot of people more peace in their life.
No,
That's what a lot of people are missing. Being at peace with certain things and being okay that shit's not gonna go their way. Or life is not gonna go the way you plan. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit is not gonna go the way you plan. It's not.
It's just with social media, people pocket watch all day. You know, they see other people's lives. And
yeah.
My life's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
if I would have did, now they start contemplating on what would have happened if they would have did this in high school, like, or what would this, like, you got to move past that in your life.
You can't change
it.
Yeah. What are you gonna do now?
Nothing.
I mean, because you can still get there.
Yes, you can. But you got to start here and where you at now.
Yeah.
Not still think about what you was trying to do 10 years ago.
All these people trying to be millionaires at 21. I'm like, that's great, but if you don't get it, don't be disappointed.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah,
you got a lot of life.
Yeah, 21, dog.
They done moved the date on us.
I was still in college.
It used to be. I remember when I was younger, I used to want to be 40, 50 so bad because I thought that was the age.
Yeah, you thought that was player, right?
I thought that was player.
Yeah.
He came, he had the Lexus, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga, the Lexus, and then, yeah.
Then you're like, oh, man, fuck car payments and insurance. This shit sucks. Yeah.
Man,
And I gotta get an oil change every couple. This is not fun.
Yeah.
Can I walk?
Nah, it's not even that. It's just
LOL.
the
To me,
point.
that is.
That nigga
Like,
said,
fucking hell.
"Can I walk?"
I'm saying to the point to where like now you got to be 15, 16,
Yeah,
17,
different things are
18
important. Yeah.
to be, you know what I'm saying? Man, that shit. But hey, man, poetry in the trap too.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
make sure y'all go get that. Go
Streaming
stream
on
that.
all platforms.
Yeah. Tap in. Texas niggas, we live in full effect. We back on the map.
And you said the video dropping or y'all shooting it?
Nah, it's already it's
Shot.
a wrap.
When is it
It's a
coming out?
wrap. Next Friday.
Next
No,
Friday.
Next
Okay.
Thursday.
Next
Next Thursday. Okay,
Bet.
so this episode will be out Monday.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it'll be
Yeah.
when you listen to this episode, it'll be out Thursday this week.
next
Right.
Thursday.
We gonna try to get Don to clip up a clip from the episode. He got back on it for a minute.
Yeah.
Then he stopped.
Look, man, I got a kid,
I got
bro.
a kid. I know. You got
That's
a
his
kid. I
excuse.
know. No, it
That's
ain't an
his
excuse. It's real. It's real.
It is real.
You know what I'm saying? He working shit. He a father. I get it. You know, if I knew how to do it, I would do it. But I probably need
Hey,
a
once I'm in
MacBook.
dad mode, I don't think about nothing else. I'm like, let me.
I could probably only do that shit on MacBook, huh?
What?
Like edit the video, like cut it.
Yeah, you have a MacBook?
No, I said I would have to do it on a MacBook.
You don't have to. You can do it on PC.
Oh well, send me the video.
It's
Let me
just
see what I
gonna
can
be.
do.
It's just gonna be a shittier experience.
It's gonna be shitty for sure.
You could
On
do it
God.
though. Yeah.
On God, it's gonna be any closing statements, anybody?
Man. All I'm saying is we in this bitch. Texas niggas, man.
We back
Yeah.
Shelby.
again. Oh,
Shelby, I love you.
we gonna get this part.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to our kids out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the babies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shout out to the ones that ain't here yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got one more.
Shout
in
out to the
tank.
ones that we might make.
Cause what I meant,
I got one more in the tank.
We
got
playing
one more.
C's.
I might got one more. I don't know.
Oh, for sure,
I
for
might.
sure.
That's a strong might.
I got
too.
one more in the tank.
That might is strong.
I just want him to have a sibling, and then we'll call it a day.
that might strong.
No, that might is
Honestly.
that might is just gonna be a mistake.
Chris,
Just pull out and be
hush.
like, "Oops."
Chris, hush.
Now I'm just like, "Oops."
You gonna know. I'm gonna tell you. You knew. You knew. You was like, yeah, this the one. He knew. He was like, yeah, this the one. You knew.
No, I didn't. Like I said, it took us a while. Like,
Okay, I knew when at the time when I
no,
was
yeah.
and I didn't pull it. I was like, oh yeah, this is.
I don't want to say
we didn't
this.
know. Yeah.
I don't.
Just go ahead.
I don't have any children, but I knew when I got somebody pregnant. I knew that. I knew.
I'm asking because I wanted to see.
I
wanted
knew.
To know.
I didn't,
I
yeah.
wanted to know. Do we
Legitimately
know?
didn't.
Because a lot of niggas be like, oh, it was just pre-cum.
Nah, I knew.
Nah.
No, because the reason we were actively trying and nothing was ever happening. So
Right.
I was just like,
Yeah, and then it just.
because I'm doing everything I can, right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga to switch the diet.
We going to fertility doctors and shit. So I'm
Nigga
like,
start eating baked chicken and shit.
Pineapples and
taking
shit.
the skin off
Yeah.
the chicken. And he switched the diet up.
when she was like, I'm not on my period. I was like, is it really happening? Like,
Or
I
you
was
just missing a day
yeah.
or two.
So
Yeah.
we finally took it. I was like,
Nah,
yeah,
nigga,
all
I
right.
knew.
I
knew.
definitely knew.
I did not.
It was
Matter of fact, I
surprise.
think it happened in Houston.
Surprise.
Came back.
Now I know where it happened now because I got
ain't
the
finna lie
time.
to you.
But yeah.
That's
Nah,
After the
knew.
concert,
yeah. On God.
I knew. I said yes, sir.
I put my whole hip in it that night. I was like, yeah.
You can't put a name on the spot.
I was like, nigga, I knew what the fuck was going on. I was like, yeah, this is the one. I was like, if it ain't this,
Hey.
it ain't in me.
Hey, for a while, Chris, we did.
That thought the thing was.
We thought this motherfucker was infertile over here.
Oh God, I knew. Oh my mama, I was like, yeah. Even when when she told me, I was like, yeah, I know, I knew. Ain't no way.
Yeah, ain't no. Ain't no
Shit,
way.
she didn't even have to start
I
eating.
been mad if it.
Right, if it wasn't that, because I was like, nigga, I knew I put my
something
best
ain't
foot
right.
for it.
Nah, for
Yeah, I got
real.
on the good foot.
Something ain't right tonight.
Like I knew, bro, shit. I knew, hey, like LeBron said, I knew Kobe was going for 70. And I was like, you know what?
Okay.
You might as well go for 81. He going for 81.
Yeah,
That's
you,
exactly.
you read the first page of every book you read.
Yeah, that was the type of night I was
Alright.
having, nigga.
Alright,
But
dog.
look, we out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We'll be
Yes,
back
sir.
for episode 200. You know what I'm saying? It's your host with the most. It's StepBrothers Pod, Poetic Justice. You know what I'm saying? We out.
Appreciate y'all.